Hello, my name is Bob Willis and welcome to Defect of the Week, brought to you by the Robotic Soldering Experience. Now, the Robotic Soldering Experience is a feature that I've been putting together with suppliers of materials and equipment and measuring systems and a variety of other equipment to showcase robotic soldering and to provide both guidance on design, process and materials for potential users. And this is both a hands-on feature but also it will be online. And what we say is we're having interviews with different suppliers and experts on robotic soldering systems to be featured on a website. You'll be able to look at all the videos that are recorded, but also live webinars. So again, this is coming up in the not too distant future. If you'd like further information, then just contact us and we'll provide that for you. So back to defect of the week, I'd like to talk about bubbles. Now, you'll find with some solder wires that you may be using, particularly higher temperature materials, there tends to be more flux within the cord wire. Now, of course, we all want to try and solder with the minimum amount of flux possible or the minimum amount of residues left behind. However, where you're using higher temperature materials, which may obviously require higher temperatures in terms of the soldering process, either contact soldering or laser soldering, we need to be mindful of what is actually happening in the process. So what I show you in these couple of examples, photographs of joints after the soldering operation, is bubbles. Now, if you were to look at this with no other knowledge, you might think these are bubbles within a conformal coating material, but they're not. They're actually bubbles in the flux material left after the soldering operation. And what we're seeing here basically is the volatile material is obviously escaping during the soldering operation, but there's so much volatility and or there's a lot of flux left behind. So consequently, the bubbles are still visible. Now again, I've got no evidence to suggest this is necessarily a reliability issue. However, it's not desirable. So what I would suggest is looking at temperature, time, but also talk to your solder supplier to see if a material is available which is more compatible with what you're trying to do.